Welcome to this second tutorial of Gaïa software. We are here in the home page of Gaïa software. We are going to learn how to use some predefined scenario in Gaïa. So just click on the model arrow. So as you may see, we have in the right part here some predefined scenario. So how it is working? We have here three tables of land use. The first land use is agriculture, the second one is forest, and the third one is bare rocks and high erosion areas. So as you can see, you have three subcatchments, so three tables. These values of land use for each subcatchment are determined thanks to the data which is in the software, in the scenario sheet and the land use sheet. So just remember that here is the percentage of each land use. For example, here in the first subcatchment I have 79% of agriculture, 21% of rocks, and my total land use is 100%. We can change those values, and I will show you how to do that after by clicking on start the model. Just before running the model, here you have a climate change tool. So it can be useful if you want to increase or decrease your rainfalls, increase or decrease your evaporation. To do so, just click here to set the values as wanted. For example, I want to increase my rainfall of 6 millimeters, decrease my evaporation of 20% in the first subcatchment. So all I need to do is run climate change. So here I can click. It said climate change done, so the values have been changed. If I want to reset to default values, just click on reset climate change. It says values set as origin, so no problem. You can continue. So for people who knows how to run the software, you can just click on start. Here just some buttons, really easy to access. But in this tutorial we'll click on tutorial and see how it is working. So you are on predefined scenarios here. You can click on scenario maps and discover here which scenario you want to use. You can click on scenario 1, 2 or 3 and discover the difference between the three scenarios. On the website it is explained the difference, but you can still play with these maps to show you the difference between each scenario. Just go back to the tutorial now. So once you have chosen your scenario, you can just click and choose your scenario. For me it will be scenario 1, so I click there. You will see that I went back to the model sheet. So what occurred? In fact, by clicking on the button, the values of land use have changed. I can show you again. So for example, here by clicking on scenario 1, I have just 100% of forest in the first subcatchment. By clicking on scenario 3, you will see that the value have changed. So just click on scenario 1 again if you want to use scenario 1. So the values are now ready. You just have to run the model. So first refresh all the values to be sure that the model will be really accurate with no errors. And then you can just run the model. Here I've run the model just before. So I go to the result sheet here. So you can see that I've put, as said on the first tutorial, some values as original scenario original model here in orange and here in red. If you run the scenario, and if you have run the scenario, you have here some values and the sum of each subcatchment, and you will have a graph in blue. So here it's really easy to understand. Just choose your scenario, run the model, and see the results. It's really easy to use. Thank you for watching this second tutorial.